Okay, so we are back with one of our last questions. This is the last one we will be doing tonight. The question was because he works now. He's the only one that works, and I go to school, so he's now the primary, provider. Have we taken on the old-fashioned roles? And I'm sorry I didn't put anybody's name, but I didn't know if they wanted their names to be put in these videos.
We'll still shout you out later, though.
Yep. Oh, sure. Okay, so do we take on the old-fashioned roles of, me cooking and cleaning and everything, and, he just pays the bills and, I don't know, oil changes, whatever men are supposed to do. And...
first of all, I'm not changing no oil. We're going to go to my
Oh, I know. I know.
I do body work, though. So
that's... Oh, then we... Okay, so have we taken on the old-fashioned roles?
I don't believe. Some senses, yes, but in other senses, no. The old-fashioned role was just, the woman cooks, clean, bear babies, stuff like that. And no, you go to school, and when you first start going to school, or when you first start working was too much to go to school, at the same time, what did I ask you to do? I said, as long as you get good grades, I have no problem with being the sole provider for the house. She's gotten good grades. She's, pretty much able to qualify for any scholarship that she wants. And that's why I do what I do. As far as me being a provider, I have the solo provider. I've been providing for my family since I was 11 years old. So it's nothing different. It's just a different household. So with certain situations, I'm able to deal with them a little better than than she may be able to deal with them, but she also helps me. And helping me mentally can sometimes be more than helping me financially. She still does help financially, even though she just goes to school. She helps around the house. We both cook, we both clean, but she does a lot of the cooking and a lot of the cleaning. But we both, put in our work. Some videos of me hear me in the background because I'm cooking, or I'm not going to upload her videos. I might upload a video. She might be in the back cooking.
Yeah,
possibly on her page.
Okay, so to break down what he said, it's not always been this way in our relationship. I just recently stopped working. It's only been pretty much this year, so it's about to be May, and I haven't worked. It's definitely difficult because I have had a job since we've been together, so it's not like I've always kept 2 jobs since we've been together, so it's not like I'm not a working person. I don't actually like to cook. I mean, that's something that we've had
She's a very good cook, but I just don't understand why she don't like to cook.
Just because it's something that you can do doesn't mean that you like to do it. I don't like to cook. However, I do cook. I'm sorry. Tonight I cooked. I cooked the whole chicken, broke it down, made gravy from scratch and rice. So, I know how to cook. However, it's just not something that I like to do. So we cook together a lot of the times when he gets off work because he's now on a first shift. We get off. I come from school, and we cook together. Or I'll have food already cooked. Or, he'll come home and he'll cook. Cleaning, it's still equal. But however, I do probably do most of the cleaning.
She's the more organized one, as far as cleaning and stuff. So I would definitely say she's more of that person. I mean, I do my part, but she's definitely the anchor in that department. And with everything else, again, if you are a male and you're watching this video and your spouse, wife, girlfriend, whatever, wants to go back to school, I support education. That's the only, to be honest, that's one of the ways that, I'm not going to say it's the only way to make a difference, but that's a very good start in making a difference. And I like her to grow as an individual. I love her to grow as an individual, and nothing makes me smile more to where I can actually look at her grades, or she can come home and tell me that she made something happen, because it's something that makes me smile. This is the person I'm investing my time into, and my energy, and she's actually taking what I'm investing into her and making something of it. Because who's not to say that I may need to take a back seat in a relationship to go to school or to do whatever, and I know that she'll, I know that she'll be there to help me and help me establish myself and become that person that I need to be. I am actually enrolling back into school. And don't get it wrong, I do have certificates and things like that. So,
he's going back for a higher.
He's going back for a higher degree, but at the same time, when she's doing it, it's just like that. I just want to post. Ain't nobody doing it like her. So I just want to scan it and put it on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And, just show the world, because with her making a difference in our household just means the world to me, because I know that she'll make a difference in the world. So if you're a male and you're watching this video, or if you're a female and you're watching this video, and you have a boyfriend, husband that wants to go back to school, support education. Because at the end of the day, if you guys are willing to go through that storm, and sometimes it's your last, and be at your last. If you're willing to do that with your mate, then I definitely say do it. Do it. Support education. Like, no matter what it is, support education, because it wasn't pushed, a lot in different communities or in different areas. In my community, it was, because my mom and I had other people, telling me to go to school. Other people fell by the wayside. I was, privileged not to be one of those people that were followers. I didn't have it in my genes. But us taking on old school roles, I would not say that, because it's so different from when my grandmother and my grandfather was out here.
My grandmother, grew up in Mississippi and moved up here. My grandfather wasn't even from this country, so he moved here from Jamaica. And my grandmother did have a 6th grade education, but she actually taught herself to read and write and do math. Even as when I was younger, I remember my grandmother, she had the You Can Reads, and we would watch them with her because we was young. But, my grandmother was determined for education. But, my grandmother did, in fact, have like 14 children, and she was the one at home and everything. And I don't see nothing wrong with that if that's how you want to live your life. I'm not saying that women should be out in the world with their little pantsuits on, little Murphy Browns, and
shoulder
with their shoulder pads, and have to conquer the world. That's not necessarily what needs to be done. Like, if you decide that you want to be at home with your children and everything, then so be it. We don't have children yet, so and I had a father that he worked construction, so he was off and on working, but my mom worked and my dad cooked. My dad cleaned. My dad was domestic, way more domestic than my mother was, so that's what I grew up with. My mom really didn't cook or clean. My dad would yell at us for coming in the kitchen and he just mocked, or he's cooking, don't go on that pot. Like, that was my father. And so I kind of saw that. However, with my grandparents, I saw a different role. So it really doesn't, bother me that I may clean, or it bothers me that I cook because I don't like cooking. But the fact that I have to cook more doesn't bother me, and it's a support system.
Yeah.
He goes to work and he's coming home and tired. I went to school, but I'm actually home. So, why can't I get food started? We can finish it up when he gets here or something. That's kind of what we do. So it's just kind of a give, take, push and pull. We push each other to do what needs to be done. And so it really...
Definitely. And I'm like the middle child out of 10 kids. So, I know like everybody's situation and things like that. My dad cooked and cleaned. My mom actually ran her own business for a while before she actually got sick. So my mom was that person that was out there in the world making deals, boom, 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 boom. Had, this business going with this business. And my dad was he had a job. You know, don't get me wrong. My dad had a job while we were in school. He worked, and by the time we were getting out of school, he was at home. Sometimes my mom was there, and sometimes she wasn't there. But it wasn't like she was neglecting us. But you know, things gotta be not so much sacrifice, but she had to make a way for us, and that she did until she got sick. And she was there. My dad was there, and so I seen that. And you know, when you see a support system, or when you learn of a support system, you know how to support your mate, because I won't have it no other way. I love her.
I'm looking to work because honestly, I'm just kind of going crazy. I think if you have, let me see how to put this. If you have 8 hours to do an assignment, your body will take you 8 hours to do that assignment. If you have 4 hours to do that assignment, you will take 4 hours to do it. So I think I just have too much time on my hands. So I am looking for a job. You know, there's nothing wrong with me being at home. However, if you guys can even see, I'm a shopper. I like to shop, and I start feeling guilty when I'm shopping and it's his money I'm spending versus my money, because when I shopped in the past, you know, he'll look at me like, just shake his head. But, you know, really, what can you do? You can't do nothing. It's my money. But now it's just be like, oh, well, I bought this and that. What else you buy? Oh, I bought this and that. And he just look at me. But he doesn't say anything, you know. He supports whatever I do. I'm not a frivolous spender, and I'm very smart about money, so.
She is. And, I mean, to be honest, I don't care that she spends the money, because, I mean, it's something that I work for, but in all the same sense, she has good grades. That was an agreement that we made, and...
Sound like a baby.
I know. I'm not trying to make you sound like a baby or like, you know, so...
I get an allowance because I have good grades. I don't know. Was the question answered?
Yeah, the question was answered.
And I do laundry because I like doing laundry. I don't know why. I just always like doing laundry. Laundry gets done because of me.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Because I'd be a dirty man.
No socks.
Stains on the shirt.
Drawers inside out.
Pants inside out.
Musty underarm shirts.
I put deodorant on. I be using your deodorant sometimes. That's another video though.
I'm gonna punch you in your ear. Cauliflower ear. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question. Give us more questions. And I'm sorry if these videos are kind of like, I had the itis, and it's been a long week.
Long week. I'm telling you guys, long week. And next video, I'm gonna show you how to do slow motion.
They don't even know what that is.
Oh, slow motion is like when you hear music and you can like make your own slow motion, like.
You know how when music videos they slow down. I don't know if he never got the concept when he was little that they were slowing down the actual video and not the people weren't all just kind of like.
I thought the people. You know, I thought the people was doing it.
They weren't.
No?
Oh, no
guns?
No guns. So, hopefully that answered you guys' questions. I know we just seem like we've been rambling in these videos. But, like, our brains are just really, like, fizzing out like a light bulb. So.
Alright, bye.
See you guys.